Like, there's a rumor that like my boyfriend dumped me because my BBL stink. And it's just like, the way this be getting in, it can be. I don't know who made the rumors that BBL stink, but it's like, it doesn't fucking stink. Why? How would a BBL stink if you don't got no open wounds?
Do you talk about it with Stephon or no?
And no, we just be joking about it. Like, it's like, I heard you left me because my BBL stink.
But don't tell no lie about me, and I won't tell truths about you.
What a solid soulful album by Cardi B. There was a lot of pressure on Cardi B because of how long she took to drop this album, but it seems like she had a nerve of steel. She knows what type of artist she is and the lanes she plays on the music, and release any album befitting and also that benefiting him, benefiting her. She didn't overthink this. She didn't try to blow anybody's socks off. She just made a Cardi B album. I'm not sure how long this will stay on rotation though, but that's down to the length of the project. 23 songs is a lot for this type of artist. 33 much more of these. I must in These ain't any bad songs, but they are joined that and strong enough to justify being there and make this longer than it needed to be. You could have done, but other than that, I have not much to complain. It's a decent project. The project lives up to the title and the cover up, and she comes out swinging, gunning for everybody. She had beef with BIA, definitely got the worst part of it, and JT got dropped to Offset, got some work. Although I do love the maturity and rareness of Men of Your Words, I think Cardi B show maturity. That's my first time seeing Cardi B on the track being so like that. I hope the ghostwriter didn't ghost that song. But Cardi B new album debuts at number 1 at USA iTunes. That's expected. I mean, it's been long, 7 years. Wait, people are streaming for a bunch of different reasons. Out of curiosity, a forum, and also a hate to compare to catch every diss track. But aside from iTunes and other online streaming platforms, I think her main goal is to top Billboard chart for some weeks, like the Invasion of Privacy did in 2018. That's proof a point to Nicki Minaj first, and then the rest of her critics and also ops. From my point of view, look at things like, is she safe on the Billboard chart? Because Doja Cat is scheduled to release album on September 23. I mean, look at the large fan base of Doja Cat, is not to be joked with. Forget the controversy. She's still a strong contender, which is come to album sales. Okay, let's say Doja Cat doesn't display Cardi B from the top. Maybe next week there's a Taylor Swift who's coming like a storm with her album The Life of a Showgirl on October 3. Automatically, every album on Billboard chart will drop on ranking, including Cardi B's the new one. Other side, Drake highly anticipated album Iceman is set to drop on October 31. I already see him breaking his 15 number 1 album on Billboard chart. We all know Drake. And also, Drake also fears the likes of Taylor Swift. I don't think Cardi B can stand with Taylor Swift. We all know the truth about Taylor Swift. His performance would further impact Cardi B's position on the chart. So whatever number 1 Cardi B is getting, she has a little time to get it and hold on to a long time. The sharks are coming and tick-tacker for Cardi B. But what's your opinion about this Cardi B album? After I finally sat down and listened and analyzed the Cardi B album, I gotta give it 5. Cause the album intro with Summer Walker, the dance track was absolutely fire. She had really told a strong on each track and even took me some emotional, relatable depths with songs like Safe, Men of Your Words, Going On and Show Over Tears. Her lyrically well played and metaphors were amazing. She got more gritty this time around, and she played with different sounds. That's really worked for her. She kept it classic Cardi B, but I think Cardi B, it felt like a Cardi B 2.0. I've never seen the side of Cardi B on the entire song I've listened before. The club bangers go crazy, pretty. Salute, I even like the hair slightly singing on Pick It Up. She brought the sex and the script on that one. On my way back and outside, an imaginary player are all fire. As you all know, Cardi B is pregnant with his new boyfriend, which is crazy cause her and Offset haven't finalized the active voice, or maybe it's me, but she already pregnant with another nigga's child. Keep in mind that the new boyfriend of Cardi B has also a child on the other side, and you already know how bad the baby mama drama can get. Let's hope that Cardi B is ready for what's coming. So do you think Cardi B is pregnant because she wants to do revenge on his ex-boyfriend, which is Offset? If that's the case, then she's going in the wrong way about it. Or maybe it's a public stunt to boost the album sales. Honest with you guys, there's no amount of pressure can force me to listen to a wholesome Cardi B album, Megan Thee Stallion album, even Ice Spice album, also the likes of Sexy and Latto. How could I even forget even NBA Youngboy, the only nigga who's dropping album back to back? I only Nicki Minaj album to listen. The rest I'm allergic to. I'm allergic to those music, those creeper music, and I was not planning to say anything about this new Cardi B album, but I haven't listened to it, and I was never gonna listen to it like ever. But once I saw headlines saying the album has been officially sold, has been officially certified platinum in the USA on its first day of a release, and in less than 24 hours, in that matter, my spirit couldn't allow me to stay quiet about this album. I have to go and deep in, because that's some total BS, man. Like platinum over 1 million sold units. So you are telling me this new Cardi B album has sold over 1 M units in a single day? Then I remember that on the album she has included singles she dropped over 18 years or 7 years ago, like WAP, and WAP which is almost Diamond, and also Up, which is like 5 times. But still, that's not a valid reason to force them officially certify the album platinum like the Black. I understand there's too much pressure on Cardi B and his team to not allow this album to flop in any form. Consider how much super successful her previous album was, and consider she hadn't dropped any album in 18 years or 7 years. I don't know, but I still don't wanna know. But still ain't a valid reason to manipulate the number. Man, I gotta give it up to Cardi B labels and team and management, how they executed everything. Press runs and PR to try and confuse the audience and make it seem like Cardi B just dropped the best album of the century. Like, bro, what the hell? I've sit down and to listen to Cardi B album, the scripted music, but I will give it a chance. But if I found it trash again, man, and the hype is forget, I will sue Cardi B and her team for lying to the public and wasting my years of listening. Let's not forget that Cardi B named her album Am I the Gram? Am I the Gram? The answer yes, Cardi B, you are the Gram, but not in the music art. After 7 years, fan base expected growth, depth, maybe even reinvention. Instead, we got a bloated mixtape of recycler flashes, forced features, and songs that stretch like definition of album failure. Is not a drum, it's over dungeons. Let's not forget that Cardi B named her album Am I the grammar? The answer yes, you are the grammar. You are the grammar, but not in the music art. After 7 years, fans expected growth, depth, maybe even a reinvention. Instead, we got a blatant mistake of recycled flexes, forced features, and songs that stretch the definition of album filler. It's not a drama, it's overindulgence. At your pilot, the pride, the wholesome album drips with ego, but not the kind of album that inspires. It recycler. Look at me, braggadocio, overproduction. That sometimes feels like it was snatched from TikTok trends. Excuse my language, but pride isn't the problem, but hollowness is when every but is self-worship without a substance. It's less queen image and more karaoke of your old self. The envy, every other track feels like a subtweet to haters, exes, or the competition. Instead of brushing them off, Cardi B obsessed over them. It's envy, disguised as empowerment. A tone that secure shouldn't sound this insecure. The rap, yes, she's angry at Offset and blogger and vloggers and trollers, at whoever, but the rap without direction is just a noise. This track only work if you land the kill shot. His spray blends anger with no new insight. It's just a recycled drama headlines with 808 behind it. There's nothing we can absolutely feels from that. And I'm so scared. What if those artists respond back and what the fuck? The slow is all over this album, not in lyrics but in effort. Reusing WAP and up to paid. The track list, that's not nostalgia. That's laziness. 7 years gone and we are warming up leftovers songs. That's a bit crazy move. The greed of the features overload chart, chasing all songs bolted onto the new tracks. Grid blends through the whole rollout. More streams, more features, more spectacular, but not more artistry. She's feasting off the Cardi B machine, not feeding it anything fresh. The Clunton, the 23 tracks which should have been cut. It's an indulgence. It's an indulgence at all. It's too long. The worst thing is too long, too messy, too everything. Less would have been more, but retreat doesn't sell headlines. The results of blatant buffet of half-cooked songs. The last, which was more crazy. Bad songs. I don't wanna mention names. Bad of his body flexes, rough with certainly, but instead of breaking barriers like WAP once did it, feels like a reheated shock value. Last is here, but now it feels more like a gimmick than power. My final verdict about this album, I Am the Grammar, tries to be a blockbuster but ends up as a chaotic relative TV season in audio form, entertaining at times but wholly overproduced and desperately to stay relevant. I get all that, but I hold these two celebrities and public figures accountability. This whole album driven by evil celebrities. Politicians are working for the same spirit. Everything about the power of influence. I'm not really judging her for what's going on through his personal life. 7 years and her music doesn't show growth. It's a mere reflection of exactly who she is and what's going on in her life. Only songs that sounded like she recently recorded, they are the first two and few other songs like she measured 2 albums into one. and one we have been there for years ago, and all her most recent materials. Overall, she misusing her influence. She has millions of followers, and we all know how that music and movies shape and the mentality of the masses. And she's confirming to the mass that biggest issue with everything. Even TMX would have been vulnerable about all this, about his sins, fight his demons, but end every album with a prayer and a song talking to a God. You gotta pay attention when these artists don't mention God or anything spiritual. Or however, Cardi B didn't waste no time. First track into the Cardi B album, she is acting tough and dissing Travis Scott and NBA Youngboy for not having the Grammy Awards by saying, Grammy, they still mad that I'm still popping. Which in my point of view, can she do that again? Can she pop up the Grammy Awards again? I'm still wondering what was happening on the dead track, which was supposed to be a good song, but end up dissing niggas for feeling bad of not having Grammy Awards. Are you gonna like, you are human, Cardi B, start popping now and stop popping all songs to a new soundtrack? I don't wanna say a lot. Shut up. And one thing that confused me the most, how the hell she dissed Triple Red, man? She dissed Triple Red baby mama, or is the upcoming baby mama of Triple Red, for what she said on the Pretty and Petty songs. For what she said, you damn near to the employment. They only book you when they can't afford Koi. Which confused is she dissing Coily away or Triple Red? I'm confused. I'm in the track. I'm confused, man. I'm confused. But publicly demands about this Cardi B, I have to say, it's pretty impressive and kinda begging. And it's not that bad like I expected to be. First off, this new Cardi B album just made me realize that at publicly demand about this Cardi B album, I have to say it's very pretty impressive and kinda begging, and it's not that bad like I expected to be. First off, his new Cardi B album just made me realize that I might actually be into R&B music side, the modern rap music side, because all this singing part of the future that Cardi B pulls off, it is what was moving me and making me levitate about this album. But when Cardi B started rapping and throwing this track and had me asking, like, what the hell, bro? Like, when Cardi B started rapping and throwing this track and had me asking myself, why the hell? Like, I'm listening to this, bro. I was still enjoying the R&B side. I think Cardi B was gonna come with R&B side of singing side, but basically, it is what it is. Basically, the whole project has been carried by the R&B dudes. Let's not forget that one. On those features and all over on this album deserve her alone. I think her solo tracks on this new Cardi B album deserve her to listen her alone, bro. Like, I'm cool with these features, bro. Like, I'm listening to those features and faces, bro. From the jump on the intro track, that was featuring Summer Walker. I think Summer Walker understands the assignment and knew Cardi B was about to drop bars, so she had to sing her lungs out. And it's not surprised Summer Walker had 2 features on the album, and not breaking into 64 pieces. Cardi B would have made this album, because the whole album, it's her crying and bleaching over upset. Like, why can't she move on, bro? Like, why she can't move on? She has a new boyfriend. I don't understand why. I still don't wanna this track. I don't understand. I don't even remember what happened to BIA. did to Cardi B to deserve and also to get a whole diss track on the album of Cardi B. But I suspect she had a thing which Cardi B didn't like also. Selena Gomez understood the assignment of Cardi B with her lovely vocals on Safe song, which is one of my favorite songs. Safe, man, I still enjoy it even now. Even Lizzo did her thing on What's Going On. Also, the likes of other artists delivered what was going on with Cash Cobain was doing on this tape, because this album was clearly about girls' night, about ladies. This album was about ladies. I don't understand how did Cash Cobain didn't read the assignment. Did Cash Cobain, you should have stayed out. It's a night, it's a girls' tribes night, bro. You have to understand the assignment. The bro just came in and didn't read the assignment. But other than that, my favorite Tyler just proved once again why she is the greatest pop star to ever come to Africa. She can rap too, bro. But why Up and WAP is included here only? Her and her label knows the math of included those songs. Even Tupac in Heaven knows these are two songs don't belong to this album. Even Tupac knows in Heaven these two songs don't belong to this album. This album was solid for amazing vocals on features, the production, and the ghostwriting. Because I gotta give the ghostwriting. We all know, bro. We all know the ghostwriting part. No? We gotta give the ghostwriter of Cardi B. You gotta give, bro. And the beats maker and also the flow. And I also like to encourage and also shout out to somebody who encouraged Cardi B to finally drop the album, bro. Shout out to the one who encouraged her and finally drop the album, because we finally have Cardi B album after 18 years or 7 years. I still don't remember. I don't wanna remember between those years. Bro, Cardi B didn't hesitate. She still dropped this track. She said, I'm the reason bitches got deals for last few years. You sound anything like Cardi B. Sign right here. Cardi B means that she's the reason Latto, Gloria, Ice Spice, and Sexy Red all got signed, cause they all sounded like her.
But don't tell no lie about me, and I won't tell truths about you.
Just step on niggas. I know F was eat, just step on niggas.